Let me hit record. I feel like my quality is kind of lacking. Do I look okay on your end?
You just disappeared. That's pretty cool.
I was cleaning the camera. Maybe
say
because I have too much light behind me. Hold on.
I should let more light in here.
Try that. Let me try this. Oops. All right. Yeah, that's better.
Good. Wow. Karen puts on 70 pounds and I put on 100.
I've been eating so bad being at home. I'm not even gonna lie.
I wore shorts last weekend. I just put them on today. I couldn't button them. I'm sitting there like.
And I swear I feel like I have to have dessert after every meal, which is not good.
Dessert. I'm doing 2 meals a day, dessert and alcohol every day. But I'm missing the most important meal, no breakfast. I go until like another half hour, I get hungry, stuff my face, and then dinner.
It's easy to drink when you don't have to drive anywhere. You don't have to worry about driving.
To new levels. Definitely taking it to new levels of drinking. We went through about 7 or 8 magnums of vodka so far, 4 or 5 cases of wine, a few cases of beer, 2 bottles of tequila.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that at the end of our video. When the credits are rolling.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, so you ready? You got
I'm
the
ready.
questions? I try to keep it simple questions.
I had my son read them to me this morning, so they're not foreign to me. Okay. I don't want to memorize anything because I don't want to seem scripted. You know.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's get it started.
Let's go.
All right, Jason, good afternoon. How are you doing?
Good, Natalia. How are you doing? I'm healthy and busy during this crazy time. What else can I ask for? Right.
Well, I wanted to get you on here, have a conversation, introduce you because we work well together. We've closed a few deals together, and I want to introduce you to some of my future clients as well. And I just want to cover some questions today, and I hope you can help me out with that.
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. So let's start from the beginning. When should a buyer sit down and talk with a loan officer?
How about immediately? They should always sit down with a loan officer for many reasons. 1, to make sure they get pre-approved. 2, to make sure they understand how much they can afford or how much they want to spend. Because if you don't do this ahead of time, you might just be wasting people's time. But if the person isn't ready to move ahead or to be approved, we can put them on a plan to see when they can be approved. It could be 3 months, it could be 6 months, it could be a year, but at least before you start wasting your time looking for homes, wasting your time showing them homes, they'll have a better understanding of how the process will take.
Right, and then some people, they end up waiting maybe a year. Oh, I messed up. I'll edit that. You're right, you know, because sometimes people start the process and then they start looking at homes. Maybe they even reach out to an agent and then they find out maybe they don't have everything lined up the way they should, so they can move forward with the purchase. Correct. So the sooner the better. If they're not ready now, they'll definitely, you know, set up the plans to get ready in the future, right?
Correct. I could have said better myself.
All right, perfect. And when they meet with a loan officer like yourself, what type of information should they expect to provide and go over with you?
Okay, so we need a 2-year history. So depending if you're self-employed or W-2, we need 2 years returns or 2 years W-2s, your last 2 pay stubs, your last 2 months bank statements. Those are the usually bare minimum documents we need to start everything and see where everything sits.
All right, perfect. So about 2 years back is what they should look into.
Yes, correct, 2 years.
All right. And with some of our clients, you've also gone over, you know, maybe they have a lot of debt or they're trying to pay off multiple credit cards or accounts. And I remember you've said like going over and explaining, maybe you should just pay this or pay this amount. Can you go more over that with our
Sure.
options?
So debt is never a good thing, but especially credit card debt. That will affect your ratios, which then affects how much you can qualify and how much you can borrow. So if it's possible, to always recommend paying down the revolving debt. Not so much the installment debt like a student loan or a car lease or a car payment, but that revolving debt would be great if you can get rid of it. Sometimes it really doesn't matter, but every case, it's a case-by-case situation. So we'd like to see what we can do. And if you can get rid of that bad debt, let's get rid of it.
Perfect. And of course, everyone always wants to know what interest rates look like today. Can you give us a little brief update on that and maybe your opinion on where they might go in the next few months?
Sure. So as a loan officer, we get asked that question more often than anything else.
Yeah.
And the reality is it's a loaded question. Everybody's interest rate is different, but generally today, if everything looks okay, conventional, you're in the 3s, FHA, you're in the high 2s. But again, it's a case-by-case situation. Everybody's rate is different. So I wouldn't want to be give a specific rate. But in addition, where rates are going, you see I'm on the beach right now. If I knew where the rates were going, I would have the video off. I'd be laying down on the beach. So I don't have that crystal ball. But right now, rates are great, and we hopefully will stay that way in the near future.
Me too. It'll be good for our buyers.
Yes, you can buy more house and save more money.
Right. Okay. And so, you know, typically people like to shop around, I guess you could say. Maybe they want to talk to a few different lenders. What do you think are the 3 main things they should look for in a lender, or questions they could ask them?
3 main things look for in a lender, I would say, is me, myself, and I. No, I'm joking. I work for the home team of Freedom Mortgage. I would just say speak to one of myself or someone on my team, and we'll guide you as best as possible. I mean, you want to go for a direct lender, which we are, and all the bells and whistles that we bring to the table. I love my bank, and I would just say get in touch with one of us.
Yeah, so one thing I love about you guys and your team is that you are a team, right? So, I mean, vacation happens, sick days happen. So if one of you has to take some time off, I know that there's always somebody there to back you up, right?
And you're talking from experience. I remember
Yes.
I was on vacation.
Exactly.
You needed a question. I was on an airplane. You had 2 people within 15 minutes answering a question immediately, so you wouldn't have to wait for that plane to land.
Exactly, because sometimes timing matters, right?
100%.
Yeah, exactly. Another great thing about you guys is you're very responsive. Besides seeing you every day through our team meetings, I know that I don't have to follow up with you. You usually will send me updates as things progress throughout the deals. So I can appreciate that as well.
Yes, I always feel everybody should be on the same page, and we should all be accountable for what our jobs are and what we should be doing. We should all take responsibility. So you'd rather be out in front of everything than wait for something to hit you in the face.
All right, perfect. I think those are the main questions I wanted to go over with you today. And then I'm going to post up some of your contact information. And should anybody watching have any questions, they can reach you directly. And I know that you'll get back to them.
Thank you, Natalia. It was wonderful, and I appreciate you spending some time together and answering these questions and asking me these questions.
All right. Have a good day.
Take care.
That was good, right?
That was good. That was good.
Besides the one part where I paused, but I could just edit that out really quick.
Yeah, I think we're kind of doing it a lot easier these days than when we first started.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
It was good, the beach thing. I got to use that. You see that?
Yeah. Put it in there. Okay.
All right.
That was simple. I'll do the editing, and then I'll let you know when I'm finished.
All right. I texted you the contact stuff. I had my marketing guy put something up.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Yep. I don't know if you...
Yeah, this is perfect.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to go have lunch now.
All right. Have a good day.
Take care.
Bye.
You too.